Joining us this morning for some reaction from the Biden administration is the Commerce Secretary, Raimondo. Madam Secretary, great to see you again. Welcome.
Yeah, nice to be with you.
Markets trying to zero in on some potential culprits for the lower than expected number. A lot of people looking at non-teacher education as back to school was a big factor in this particular print. Do you think maybe the number today understates the real level of non-farm growth?
So whenever I do this on a monthly basis, and I always say the same thing, which is we can't over-index on any one month. And so I'm going to start with that. You know, recovery isn't a straight line. We are recovering. We are seeing recovery. There is still growth. And you're going to see ups and downs month to month. So what I think is the Delta variant is still making it a challenge. Not enough people, we still have to get people vaccinated. I give a lot of credit to companies that are mandating vaccines. You see in those instances, like United Airlines, they're looking for 2,000 flight attendants and they have 20,000 applicants because people want to work in places that are safe. And my big takeaway is that we have to make the investments President Biden wants to make in childcare, in elder care. You want women to go back to work, they have to be able to send their kids to a high quality, affordable place for childcare. So, I don't over-index on any one month, but I do know that folks need to get vaccinated, and we have to make investments in childcare and home care.
Madam Secretary, Jim Cramer, great to speak to you again. Thank you for coming on Squawk on the Street. I'm concerned. Europe, okay, they were way behind us. Now they've passed us. Portugal is the #1 country in the world. It's the Green Pass. The Green Pass that makes it so that when you go anywhere, you can't even get an ice cream cone without a Green Pass in Europe. When will we have green passes in this country?
Yeah. So we're not going to have a federally mandated, organized green pass, but you're already starting to see it, Jim, with companies having creative solutions, innovative solutions. But I will just say what we really need is everybody to be vaccinated. Whatever authentication system we come up with, it will be helpful. The private sector should innovate. What we need is employers to do mandates, individuals to go get vaccinated. We need, 90+% of folks vaccinated. Once that happens, the economy will be better, people will be safer, people will feel comfortable going back to work. It just takes the guesswork out of it. You want to get the guesswork out of it. Everyone ought to be vaccinated, and then you don't really need the Green Pass because everyone's vaccinated.
Madam Secretary, the labor force participation rate was once again a disappointment. And I understand month to month, we can sort of take 1 month and disregard it. But that's been going on for a while. And I wonder if it's a concern to you, the idea that people are simply dropping out of the labor force and not coming back anytime soon.
So I'll ask you, if you were a mom and you could get a job at $20 an hour, but you had to pay $15 an hour to find a babysitter, would you do it? And I'm not sure you would, which is why we need universal public pre-K, so your 4-year-old kid can go to public school just like they would go to kindergarten. Why we need child tax credit, why we need a robust system of child care in America. Because we don't have it. I can tell you from being governor in Rhode Island, we don't have it. Moms are still, having to send their kids with friends, neighbors, grandmothers. It's a patchwork. It's fragmented. It's fragile. And until we make those investments, you're going to see women unable to fully participate in the workforce.